Whatever that was from David Moyes today, it wasn't good enough. I thought today everybody going into the game knew what type of a game it was going to be. We knew what type of a game plan that Burnley were going to set out to play, and that was multiple men behind the ball, defending for their life, absorbing the pressure because they're quite comfortable defending. They're a defensive team that do not mind sitting behind the ball and breaking on the counter attack. And punishing teams that do push too many men forward, so deadly on the counter. Obviously, it wasn't the best Burnley team that they could have put out today either by any stretch of the imagination. Obviously, a lot of key injuries for them, but even with that, a Sean Dyche team, one player steps out, another steps in. They're quite happy. They play the same sort of style that Sheffield United do in terms of they're a well-oiled machine defensively. And unfortunately for me today, David Moyes just did not execute a game plan that was good enough to beat a team like Burnley. I thought for Burnley's goal, Ryan Fredericks and Aaron Cresswell have clearly been for most of the season, if not some of the last year and a half, have been our weak point in the team, and today is no different. Ryan Fredericks allowing the cross to come in, not even putting or allowing his body to be in the way of the cross to come in, and then Aaron Cresswell with just the most schoolboy defending for somebody who you would argue should be one of the sort of key older members of the squad, a more senior member of the squad, just allows Rodriguez to get goal side of him, ball watching, and making no attempt really, except from a little leg out to try and stop Rodriguez from getting his head to the ball. I was just really disappointed because again today it was a chance for us to really put the pressure on the teams below us. By all counts and the way that we did play in some of the chances that we had, the points were there for the taking, whether that be one or three, and it would all help towards our push for survival. But unfortunately, one of the main issues we've seen today is, again, when the game needs changing, David Moyes refuses to do it. And it's wearing pretty thin, not only with myself and Charlie, who did the watch-along, but every other West Ham fan worldwide can see that there needs to be a change now or at a certain part of the game to help benefit us or to help claw our way back into the game. And every time it seems to be the wrong change. I did think today when he brought Haller on, I was there with Charlie and we gave him props because we thought actually right time to bring somebody like this on, right time to change the game, and he had a chance almost instantly. But it needed more than that. You've got 5 subs, and for you to get to the 83rd minute before you use your second one is absolutely disgraceful, especially it being somebody, a Jetty, who we would maybe have liked to have seen the last couple of games. But if you're going to bring him on, allow him to come on with 10, 15 minutes to go so he has a chance to impact the game. Moyes is... I was always there to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's never really had the time from the summer. He's always been brought in as the option to help steer us towards safety, and I always wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. But I just think, really, the last few weeks, especially after the restart, he's really shown his inept ability in terms of tactical decisions with substitutions and everything. But that's all I'll say on the matter. In terms of us today, I do think that we did create a lot of chances. We didn't take them. This is the problem when you've got Antonio as a makeshift striker up front with somebody like Haller not exactly fully fit. The chances were there for the taking, but unfortunately he just didn't finish them. Basic things, really. But it's stuff that you would have thought, especially Mikel Antonio, that was on form, who'd scored a couple of goals in a couple of games, that he would be sort of burying the one-on-one chance that he had as soon as Burnley had scored. He didn't. And again for Haller, when he sort of just came on and he had that chance to score and bend it past the Nick Pope in goal, and it was a brilliant save by Pope. Full credit to Burnley. I think they deserved it today. I do think that Nick Pope was outstanding in Burnley's goal. Obviously stopped us from scoring, which is what a goalkeeper's supposed to do. But I thought he was exceptional for them today. I just really think that we lacked all kind of heart and determination and want in that game, and it was a really positive end to the first half, but it was such a poor second half to watch from us, and it's something that you would have thought that we'd improved on as a club. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree or disagree. But for me, man of the match for us today, I would have to probably give it to... Oh, that was actually one last thing before I go, as there are obviously other fan cams for you to watch. But I really didn't like Moyes starting with Yarmolenko. I don't think Yarmolenko is good enough for us to start. And I think him having to move Jared Bowen in to accommodate Yarmolenko playing today was completely the wrong thing. Yarmolenko, agreed, was brilliant when he came on against Chelsea. He scored the winner for us, you know, all that good stuff. But Bowen has 3 assists since the restart, and it's all been from right mid. Why would you change that? Why would you change putting him down the middle just to accommodate Yarmolenko starting? And not only that, but you've got his pace, which clearly wasn't as effective as if he was playing out wide. He plays Fornals, the guy with no pace, out wide. I love Fornals. I think he's very creative, but I think he's best suited in that number 10 role. It was really confusing for me today. There was a lot of glaring mistakes from Moyes. But like I said, if Bowen is playing as well as he has been since the restart, why on earth would you put him into the middle of the pitch? Why not carry on playing him in the same position where he's been so effective for us? I don't know. I don't get it. But let me know your thoughts. I just think it's another disappointing end to another frustrating day supporting West Ham. But fingers crossed. And we've got Watford and the real tough games to go, and hopefully it doesn't go down to the final game of the season. Anyway, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys soon.